connecting clay. So I have the pieces here for a box that I cut out from my template using slab method. Now I want to connect these pieces together. These pieces are leather hard. They don't bend as easily. If I were to bend it a whole bunch, it would probably break. So I'm going to start by scoring. So that's like cutting X's into the clay. And I'm going to score on this wall as well because I'm connecting it there. And I'm also going to score the piece that I'm connecting to the rest of the box. I need to be on this side. I have to think about where it's going to connect. Next, I'm getting it set up. Those are my pieces. I need to use a little bit of slip. Slip's a mixture of clay and water, acts like a glue. A toothbrush is the best. I don't have one today, so I'm just going to use another clay tool and kind of paint that slip in the area where I'm connecting the pieces. Next, I'm going to press it against. I'm also going to press this direction. After I have them connected, next I'm going to tally. So I'm going to take a tool that has a rounded end. I'm going to use the flat side of it, and I'm going to pull upward towards the top of the box, going across the seam. And you can see how that seam is starting to disappear. I'm not moving a whole bunch of clay, just moving a little bit of clay. And then I can take another tool, something with a straight edge. Now this is all wet, so I'm going to dry it off a little bit first. Something with a straighter edge. And I'm going to start to smooth out my tally marks. After I've smoothed it out with the tool, I can also come back with my fingers. I'm going to wet my fingers just a little bit, rub them together, maybe dry them off a little bit on the tablecloth, and then start to really finish smoothing that outside edge so it's nice and neat. I can add extra support on the inside. The way that you do that, you're going to take a coil, and it should be about the thickness of a pencil or so, or the thickness of a finger. Press it in first, then I'm going to press diagonal. Notice I'm holding my hand on the outside so that the whole box doesn't change shape. Then I'm going to tally downward, and I'm also going to tally upward. I can also add a coil going upward in the corner. Again, I'm always supporting on the outside edge anytime I'm pushing against. And then I'm going to tally sideways to get the edges of that really connected. After I've tallied, then I'm going to find a tool that has a straighter edge, and I'm going to start to flatten and smooth with the tool. And then once I have that smoothed out with the tool as best as I can, I'm going to take my fingers and finish smoothing. I added a little bit of water to my hand. I'm really smoothing that piece out. And you can see how this looks kind of like a quarter pipe, so that it's not smaller at the bottom than it is at the top.